What is up, Tooligans? It's your boy 2 times here at Pro Tools Approved. Last week, talked a little bit about oscillating multi-tools, and well, some people got butthurt. So let's revisit oscillating multi-tools, and especially the blades that are available for the materials that you would use this to cut and to work with, and technique of how to cut with these. I constantly hear complaints, guys. Blades are so expensive. They dull out so fast. Because it's operator error. You're doing something wrong. You know it is. And most everybody out there's got too much pride to swallow it and admit they're doing something wrong. But the blades, when they first came out, they were expensive, $25, $30 a piece. And you learned real quick how to use them properly, or you just stop because you're going to go broke. Now blades are down, reasonably priced, $15 a blade for a very good blade, and you expect that to give you a couple dozen cuts, and it will when it's done correct. Let's take a look at some blades, take a look at some tools and some cutting techniques. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you have a multi-tool? Do you use it? How often? Is it the tool that you can't live without? What are the best blades that you guys use? I know my favorites. What are yours? Comment below. Let's get going. And as we continue on, we're going to take a closer look at some of the many multi-blades that are available for the oscillating tools. Every manufacturer makes blades, from Amazon, Chinesium crap, to all the manufacturers that we're used to, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Diablo, Ryobi, all the regular characters. Let's take a look at some of them more closely. These are the blades that I use on the regular. This is your standard Milwaukee wood blade. You can see the teeth on this. They're all straight and rather sharp. This is the Milwaukee Pro Curve hardwood blade. I've also called a Japanese blade. You can see that there's a curve to the teeth here, which allows for more control and better cutting into hardwood. This is just a different shaped wood blade. They come in different shapes, different sizes. This tiny little crappy rigid blade has saved my butt so many times. Now these are some titanium coated blades. You can see that the teeth here tend to go in one direction. They're all kind of tilted a little to the side. You can see better on that smaller blade rather than straight out. They say they list these for multi-material. You can use them for cutting about everything. I will not cut screws with these. The titanium is still soft. Nail, drywall, hardy backer, you're okay with that. Then this is a Diablo black ice for nail embedded wood. Technically the same thing as the Milwaukee titanium multi-series. This is one of my all-time favorite blades, is the Diablo general purpose carbide blade. You can get these in a 2-pack from Home Depot most of the time. Get 2 of them for about 13 bucks, 15 bucks. These blades are your best bang for the buck for a general blade. Nails, screws, metal, hardy backer, wood, PVC, plastic. They cut everything. Some slower than others, some a little not as clean as others, but it truly is a great general purpose blade. This is the Milwaukee Extreme Metal Carbide blade. You can see the teeth on these are a little less aggressive versus some of the others, similar to the same teeth on the Diablo general purpose. These were some old Rockwell blades. These were some of the first carbide blades out back in the day. These Rockwell blades were really good. You can still find them. They cut very well. Right now, hottest thing on the market, The Milwaukee nitrous carbide blades similarly have little less aggressive, straighter facing blades. These will cut through everything, including rebar, if you check my past videos. Now, these Bosch blades, this Bosch blade and this Makita blade are what are called Starlock blades. They go on Starlock devices rather than your standard open end blades. That would go need an adapter on that rigid. But that's a Starlock carbide Bosch. These really kicked ass for a long time before the Milwaukee and Diablo blades were out. This Bosch was a real go-to blade. This is the Makita. This is a wood blade. You can see the teeth on that are a little more aggressive. Now these two are drywall blades, different types, the Milwaukee and the Diablo, made for cutting drywall. You can see this Milwaukee has punch and pull blades, a couple different options for opening up holes. We'll show that in a little bit. And a standard scraper blade. You can get these very rigid. This is a rigid blade. It does not bend very much from Milwaukee. You get them soft and more flexible. And then your grout removal blades. Different sizes, different thicknesses. This little Dremel is about the only 16th inch blade I know for removing grout. I like it very much. This is, I think, this is an old Bosch for 1/8 inch grout lines, rigid for 1/8 inch. The walt for a little bit bigger 1/4 inch with the wavy end on it. They make them for lots of different sizes. You have storage options to put them in. They get sold individually, up to 10 packs, adjustable cases, standard cases. Keep your blades sealed, keep your blades dry. Put those little salicylic acid pouch, or those little pouches you get in everything for moisture. Throw a pack in each of your containers when you close them. Keep them stored. Keep the moisture away from these blades. It's going to be what's going to dull them out the most, other than improper use. Speaking of improper use, let's go look at some cutting techniques on different materials, different fasteners, and different blades. Now, it would be a little difficult for me to duplicate the situations that we run into in a job to use these, but we're just going to do some random cutting here. I was talking about the Starlock bits. The Starlock blades will work on non-Starlock multi-tools. You've just got to be able to pull the pin out to place it. The DeWalt's DeWalt's, it will work with. It comes with an adapter. The tool itself, you've got to screw it in with the screw and the Allen key, and it's just not worth the trouble. Especially because Starlock blades cost more than regular blades. So yeah, you're not going to find yourself in that situation. All right, so here's a Starlock Makita wood cutting blade on the Milwaukee M12 Fuel. We're going to cut at high speed, full battery, and just do a little bit of random cutting here so you can see what it looks like. Here is the DeWalt 12-volt Extreme. We'll do a little bit of cutting here and some poplar. Oh, with a wood blade on it. Now you can see that the walt is a little bit slower than cutting with the Milwaukee, but you know it's more compact. You get this into tighter places. You have the variable control trigger. Um, the whole point of this video is let the tools do the work. You're not going to be able to cut things as fast with this 12-volt DeWalt as you are the 12-volt Milwaukee. Be patient. Let the tool and the blade do the work. Here is the M18 Fuel with the hardwood. So we're trying to get the focus. Pro Curve Japanese style blade on. Some oak. Perfectly fine. Let the blade do the work. Onto some different materials. Here we've got some 1/2-inch hardy board with the M12 and the general purpose carbide blade on. Cuts it wonderfully. See, and this is a beat up old blade. You can tell I've been using this one for a while. Teeth missing. Cuts perfectly fine still. Good blades, still work, missing teeth or not. Finally, the 12-volt, 20-volt DeWalt XR with the Milwaukee drywall blade on it. Man, words are hard today. I accidentally deleted this part of the video yesterday, so I had to refilm it today, if you can't tell already. Love that blade. Love that blade. Here are with the DeWalt XR with one of my personal favorite all-around blades is the Diablo general purpose carbide curved contact edge blade. They cut about everything. as you can see, a bit slower because they don't have the aggressive teeth, but these blades will cut everything. All right, one more time, we jump back to the M12 Fuel with the titanium multi-focus multi-focus blade. I'm just going to take this through some nails, show you guys. It's about the technique. Slow and steady. Don't go trying to wrench that through there, or you're going to eat your teeth off. You can cut nails with these carefully. Now, a little less carefully is the M18 with the extreme material carbide teeth. You can put a bit more pressure on these. Let the blade do the work. Couple more here. Here's my favorite again, the general purpose Diablo. Teeth are perfectly fine. Again, we're back to the the DeWalt Extreme 12 volt with the new nitrous carbide blade on it. So it's going to be the least powerful of the four, with a couple drywall screws. Remember, consistent pressure without bogging down the tool or forcing it to work past its means. That'll, alter your expectations. Yes.